Just a quick update today to announce that HarpGuru now has both the Wilde tuned and Power Bender tunings available by default. I'm excited about these inclusions actually, because I feel like even more than with regular Richter tuning, people will have an apprehension about buying these things, and the amount of information available to people, although it's fully documented in principle, doesn't include the ability to explore these things yourself to get familiar with them before you decide to put down some money and pay for them. So in front of us now we've got a blues scale highlighted on a Wilde tuned harmonica. Now I won't go over the details of exactly what's here and the justifications for each of the tuning choices that Will Wilde has made. He has a few videos doing that himself, but where those videos leave off inviting you to purchase a harmonica and discover how great it is, HarpGuru can fill the gap to allow you to explore this instrument before you actually decide to pay any money for it. It actually looks like a really interesting tuning. I'm pretty keen to buy one myself. But if you want to build that confidence before you pay the money, this is the app for you. So as Will explains in some of his videos, the main motivation for this tuning was the observation that you get far more expression out of draw reeds because of our ability to bend them and put vibrato on them. And as you can see, we've got a lot more going on the draw side of things than we would in traditional Richter tuning. So just demonstrating using the blues scale, you can see that in the lower register we have exactly the same configuration as we would with Richter tuning, but in the middle and higher register we get to perform our higher root note on a 6-hole draw instead of a 6-hole blow, which gives us all of that expression that we're looking for, and it also gives us some parity with what we're doing in the lower register. You can see that everything we've got going on between holes 6 and 8 is the same as what we've got going on between holes 2 and 4. And then again, while we're playing the blues scale anyway, all of our keynotes are happening on the draw of the 9 and 10 hole. If you haven't already watched the introductory videos for the app, then you might not be getting as much from what I'm saying here as you might otherwise, so feel free to go and watch those videos on the HarpGuru channel. Now the other tuning addition we've brought in this release is the Power Bender. It's actually quite similar to the Wilde tuning, with a prioritization perhaps on half step bends rather than repeating the same triple bend that we get on hole 7 as we do on hole 3, which is what we saw with the Wilde tuning. I've seen a video by Lee Sankey pointing out that there's a lot of chording available in this setup, which may or may not be available in the Wilde tuning. Again, I've not explored these yet. I just wanted to get this video out to announce their arrival in the app and to get as many other people exploring these tunings as possible along with me. Interesting note really is that both of these harmonicas, it seems to me, were designed to be played in second position, and I doubt you'll find a great deal of resources exploring the possibilities in other positions, but this being the HarpGuru, we do always have the ability to view these tunings in any position we want to. So here's the Power Bender in third position. Interestingly, third position traditionally on the Richter tuning associated with being able to play a minor pentatonic and a minor blues scale. On Power Bender it looks like it's actually a bit harder, but that's to be expected. This harmonica is designed to be able to do things in second position in a different way from Richter, so the possibilities in third position are going to be different than they were on Richter tuning. For instance, if we get rid of these flattened degrees, we can see that actually third position seems to do a pretty good job of giving us a more expressive version perhaps of what we would get in first position on a traditional Richter tuned harmonica. Interesting possibilities here. Maybe Power Bender's our new tool for folk harmonica, for example. I've just had an idea actually. I think Will Wilde happens to be a bit of a fan of a Phrygian scale, so I wonder what happens if we put in our root, flat 2, let's go minor Phrygian, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. So basically we'll just swap the 2 for the flat 2. Okay, in third position, that doesn't work very well. We've got to use an overblow, which is completely beside the point of using an alternate tuning. But let's see what happens in other positions. Second, that actually works really well right out the box in second position. Same in first, I'd say, and same in 12th. I think one of the great things about the Wilde tuning is that we have so many holes with multiple bends on that we are naturally going to find that a lot of our scales exist either on the draw or on a bent note, which, as long as we can handle it, is going to give us a lot of expression. We can see from some of these tunings that we have more notes inside the bend range, and fewer notes actually on the home rows with the standard draw and blow. But as long as we don't have any of our scale notes on overblows, then really what we've got is a series of opportunities to play this scale with perhaps greater or less of a degree of difficulty, and with a variety of creative opportunities, as you'd expect, as the scale degrees move around the harmonica face. I've literally not thought about this before. These possibilities are just occurring to me now as I play with these tunings for the first time. So yeah, to summarize, I'm really excited about what we might be able to achieve with these alternate tunings in combination with an app that aims to demystify everything about the harmonicas that we have both in our toolbox and also in our shopping basket. As I've said, you don't have to own this harmonica to find out quite a lot of detail about how it works now. All right, well, I think I'll leave it there. If you have any questions, please do get in touch, either in the comments section or on my email included in the description. And if you're interested in installing HarpGuru, you can find it on the Google Play Store. If you're interested in HarpGuru and you own an iOS device, please get in touch, because all I need is to know that there are enough customers out there to justify the repeat cost of an Apple developer account. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.